All right. Double Masters 2022. Pulled out 5 packs. Let's crack. Again, got these at the Star City Games regional qualifier in Houston. Spider token, I'll take it. Cryptic Spires, Surreal Memoir, Seeker Squire, Disciple of the Ring, Yeheni, Jeskai Charm, my favorite black card of all time. Well, Surgical Extraction, man. Demir Aqueduct, Settle Beyond Reality, Blood Flow Connoisseur, Jeskai Elder, Liliana's Elite, and Seeker of the Way, looking good. Carteller's Scrat, oof, beautiful Monastery Swift Spear. Still going hard in that red-blue right now. Standard decks. Can't beat a Swift Spear. Well, I guess you could throw a Slick Shot Show Off in there. A bunch of mice that eviscerated my shoulder decks. Crazy. Elemental. Spire. Arachnus Web. Alright. Aether Snipe. Assassin's Trophy, I'll take all day. Seasoned Pyromancer. Alright. Dream Shaper Shaman. Psychic Symbiont. Celestia Sanctuary. Bloodwater Entity. Traveler's Amulet. Aether Snipe. Eyeblight Ending. Sensor Splicer. Deep Analysis. Dark Dweller Oracle. And Grapple with the Past. So for, I think this box was $3.39 or so. Like I said, I was thinking about a Dragonstorm collector's box. But for the kinds of games that I play, you're going to get more value from a box of Double Masters 2022, I think, for about the same money. Spider, Spires, Dream Shipper Shaman again. Beautiful, man. Spell Pierce in foil. Love it. Fire Song and Sunspeaker. Minotaurs. Wow. Look, Mom. A rainbow. Rishkar Pimo Renegade. Legendary Elf Druid. I have not built an elf deck, and I should. Just because I'm a Lord of the Rings guy. Blazing Hellhound. Flicker Wisp. Azorius Chancery. Ground Assault. Relief Captain. The Cores. KOR. Makeshift Mauler. Unearth. Beautiful card. Sensor Splicer. Man, I'm such a freak for Phyrexians. Another elf. Oh yeah, who doesn't have this in their zombie deck? Their black-blue zombie deck. Will help Daswarat Cleven. Look at that little line there for me to tear. Wow. My cat's trying to eat all the packs. Speaking of cats, Cat Dragon token. It's worth some money. Foil Unearth. Pirates Pillage. Dauntless Escort. A Rhino. 3/3 for 3. Sack him and creatures you control get indestructible. Hostage Taker. Human Pirate. Goblin Banaret. Orzhov Pontiff. Prophetic Bolt. Martial Glory. Does anybody have just like a commander deck that's just a burn deck? I know spell slinging, but I mean like just burn. I mean, is it even feasible with 4 people at the table? Momentary Blink, Supernatural Stamina, Deranged Assistant. I do love to mill people, but apparently you can't use the M word at the table. Nobody likes to not play their cards, apparently. It's a Badass rampant growth. Okay. Look at me learning. Go ahead, Mittens. Destroy it. Mittens is a 7-month-old ragdoll. She is a vicious creature. 1/1 Sapperling. Cryptic Spire. Orzhov Basilica. Jeskai Charm and foil. Pretty. Gifts ungiven, man. Search your library for 4 cards with different names and reveal them. Target opponent chooses 2. Put the chosen cards in your graveyard and the rest in your hand and shuffle. Ooh, Magister Sphinx. When it enters, target player's life total becomes 10. Man, I like it. A Civic Saber. Equipped creature gets +1 for each of its colors. It's not terrible. Travel Prep. Wall of Omens. Whatever happened to walls, man? If you played in 98, dude, you had walls. I promise you that. Drag Mangler. Oof, and a Royal Assassin, dude. Tap and destroy whatever you want to play. I had a Lord of the Pit deck back in the day. Bazaar of Baghdad. That was at the time when I think the ruling was like tap to take 2 cards from your library. And people thought that meant like go through your library and find any 2 you want. And then dump them in your graveyard, and there was 2 cards back then that would come back if there were 2 or 3 or more above it. Nether something and Nether Shadow and Ashen Ghoul, I want to say. I had Lord of the Pit, man. I was sacking stuff. It was a deck, dude. Believe me. God's Willing. Love the art, man. Found one of my favorite old school cards today from way back, because Randy Gallegos was at the SCG signing. And so he was the artist behind Dance of the Dead, and that is one of my favorite cards of all time. And I did not bring one with me, so I found one there. It was actually Star City Games that dug deep, found one for me. And a Soul Warden as well. Yeah. And so I got those signed today, among many, many others. There were some awesome artists there. RK Post was there. Signed some really cool stuff. That was 5 packs. Let's go a few more, man. We're just burning through them. I'm sure we're at over 300 in value anyway. 4/4 Bear. Cryptic Spires. Brindle Shoat. Einok Bumpkin. Dog Soldier. Oof. Anguished Unmaking in every black, white, Mardu, red deck I run. Exile Tonland, target non-land, exile, target non-land permanent, you lose 3 life. Jeskai Ascendancy, sure. Firemind Vessel, I love the art. Rancor. Eternal Witness. Kesmina's Transmutation. Drag Mangler. Forbidden Alchemy. Strands of Undeath. Militia Bugler. Tuskguard Captain. Augur Spree. Hero of the Games. I'm not sure when I'm going to add in the pricing for these, if I'm going to just throw it over the cards. I have my Mana Box app and my little 3D printed super scanner. I thought about just screen recording a video like that, but Cat Dragon, Augur Spree. Oh, you don't even want to know what these coins mean, bro. You don't even want to know what those coins mean. Webweaver Changeling. Oof. Full Art Smothering Tithe. Yeah. Nice. Teriel, Reckoner of Souls. It's a sick angel. Choose a creature card at random from target opponent's graveyard. Put it onto the battlefield under your control. I mean, I'd build a commander deck just for the artwork. Wayne Reynolds, nice job, man. Spider Spawning. Sprouting Thrynax. Unburial Rites. God, I played the heck out of this card. What was it? Innistrad, maybe? Traveler's Amulet. Look, honey, a jewel. Chronicler of Heroes. Aven Initiate. Severed Strands. Seeker of the Way. Webweave Changeling. Quasali Pride Mage. Living Lightning. Dude, that Smothering Tithe all day long. When an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2. If the player doesn't, you create a treasure. Yeah. Dragons love treasure, man. I don't know if you know that. And robots love chicken nuggets. Let's keep rolling. I'm really getting annoyed with the little side split now. It doesn't work all the way, you know what I mean? I'm back at square one. Okay, 1/1 worm. Looks delicious. Okay, as that boiler works. Enters tapped. You return a land back to your hand. Dark Dweller Oracle. Boom. Atlapalini Nest Tender. Human Shaman. I don't know how to say Atlapalani. My wife does Palanis. Mindrack Liege. Other blue, other reds, all +1. That one's getting crazy. Ooh, Crackling Doom. If you've never won a game with Crackling Doom, you've never played, bro. Oh my god, that bolt is sick. That bolt is sick, man. I'll take it. Vampiric Rites, second creature, gain a life, draw a card. Agony Warp. Woo. Spark Mage's Gambit, Vampire Sovereign. I mean, I think we could have done a little more here. Momentary Blink. I just did one, by the way. Couldn't see it. Eel Umbra, Rift Bolt, Elvish Rejuvenator, and Fireblade Artist. You know what? Maybe I will build a commander deck with just the cards that I've drawn today from this Double Masters. Yeah. Absolutely. Speed's the trick there, by the way. I think that's a great idea. And then I'll put it on. Get out. Beautiful foil rampant growth. Glowspore Shaman. Aether Vial. Oh, my son just walked in. Link, I pulled a Smothering Tithe full art. Sick, Commander. Oh. Tripod got swangy. Sorry, guys. He wants some more time for Roblox, I'm sure. Okay. He almost tried to walk off with the Smothering Tithe. Easy, bro. Easy. Man, 1, 2, 3, trick me. Okay. Guided Passage. Some people say Passage.
Love you, Dad.
No, they don't. Love you too, buddy. Thanks for going to the SCG with me today. Paid $40 for 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches, bags of Chick-fil-A waffle chips that were horrendous, unless you dunked them in Chick-fil-A sauce, and then 2 drinks. Literally $45, dude. I mean, you can buy a lot of cards for $45. Guided Passage. Reveal the cards in your library. All of them. And an opponent chooses from among them a creature, a land, and a non-creature, non-land. You put the chosen cards in your hand, then shuffle. Wait, that's amazing. But everybody sees everything in your library. That's alright, I don't mind. Aether Vial, Devoted Druid, Scab Clan Giant, Boros Garrison. Yeah, I think we can build something here. Eldrazi Scion, Relief Captain, Forbidden Alchemy. I used to have a deck with a bunch of these too, and a bunch of zombies. I think it was also Innistrad Days. Man, that Unearth is beautiful. Return a creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield for 1 black. Sorcery speed, but so what? Human Warrior. I have a new warrior deck right now. Oh, Burning Tree Emissary, man. I, no joke, had like 3 of these in my hand. Back in the day where there was some Minotaur or Ox or something silly. And that deck was insanely fast, man. Play 1, play the second, play the third. Insane. Sane deck. I still have it somewhere built. I don't think I've ever taken a deck apart. This is why I have a card collecting problem. Like if I need Smothering Tithe for another commander deck or something, I don't move it. I don't dismantle the old deck. I get another Smothering Tithe. Yeah, no, it's a problem. 4/4 bear. That's a bigger problem than collecting cardboard. I mean, dude, this is literally cardboard, right? I mean, I just threw away more cardboard from Amazon boxes than I'm holding in my hand, and we placed this monetary value on it. That's nuts to me. Enchanted creature, lose all abilities, and his base power and toughness 1/1. Man, you know what? Today, I was playing a game of Commander. I had the new Zergo, the one from Tarkir, as my commander. Helm Smasher, something like that. And so, you know, when he attacks, he creates a tapped and attacking warrior, and then if something leaves the battlefield, opponents lose life. Okay. My son plays this card from his dragon deck. Like, costs 1 and a blue. I don't remember the name of it now. But enchant creature, land, or permanent, whatever, and it turns it into, like, loses all abilities, all text, and becomes a land that taps for colorless. And so I tried to play another card from Tarkir Dragonstorm. A Mardu card. Siegebreaker, maybe? It's the one that, when it comes into play, you exile a card, creature card. And then every time this thing attacks, that exiled card comes back into play. So, you know, allowing something to keep getting triggers. And so I went to exile Zergo, but he was like, wait, is it a creature or it's not? Because I turned it into a land. I'm like, dang. So I couldn't do anything with Zergo the entire time. Like, I had no way to sack it. I couldn't allow it to go to my command zone for that reason. I couldn't recast it. It was literally a tap land that tapped for colorless and lost all abilities. Is that right? Or does exile get around something like that? I don't think so. I think it was right. Anyway, I still barely won. Glostrid Spy. Kolgahan's Command. Planar Bridge. Search your library for a permanent card, put it on the battlefield, and then shuffle. It only costs 8 to do that, by the way. Surreal Memoir. That's what I'm going to call mine. Abzan Charm. I never really played Abzan. I don't know why. Like, I don't gravitate towards green, really. Sorry, Kibler. I do. I use it, believe me. But not in that way. This art's awesome, man. Domestication. Is that what it feels like? Blood Flow Connoisseur. Sensor Splicer, again, great art. Jeskai Elder. Yeah, I don't know how much mobility you're talking about there, that old. Leyline is elite, 1/1 for each card in your graveyard. Zombie staple, man. Stormfleet Pyromancer. Ambuscade. Okay, we'll say it's Spanish. Liev Sky Knight. And Pirate's Pillage. I'm not unhappy with any of these pulls. Really not. And I mean, there's still packs to go. Packs for days. I would have been done with the Dragonstorm packs a long ago. Let's see if this thing works now. Whoop. I don't know. Alright, here we go now. Here we go. I have enough 4/4 bear tokens to do an entire reenactment of Goldilocks. Okay, Dragon Arch. I don't know that I know this card. 2 and tap. You may put a multicolored creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay. That's not terrible. Not terrible. My son does the Morphon and, like, I don't know what the other one is. Fist of Suns or something, where spells cost Wooburg less, and then every spell from Morphon means you only have to pay Wooburg or something like that. It's like Fist of Sun says everything that you play is like Wooburg off, and then his Morphon says everything that you want to play, every dragon, is Wooburg. So he literally just plays them all for free. It's pretty nuts. He does a good job with that. Monastery Mentor, Human Monk. Cast a non-creature spell. Create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess. Boar Tusk, Liege. Scion of Darkness. Avatar. I should make an Avatar deck, but not like a silly blue creatures with tails, like Avatar of Woe, like an RK Post Beast. Heroic Reinforcements has saved me many times. Golgari Rot Farm, Spark Mage's Gambit, Carrier Thrall, Battlefield Promotion, Advanced Stitchwing, Augur Spree, Stormfleet Pyromancer, Annoyed Altasaur. It's playing around right now in Modern Horizons 3. Call to the Feast. Create 3 1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink. That might go good in my token deck. I was trying to collect tokens for that token deck. I have things that make like totem tats like black rats, green and white humans, white warriors, red warriors, 1/1 goblins. If a token was made this turn, make a 4/4 angel instead. I mean, it was crazy. So I just started using dice anyway. Civic Saber. Ooh. God, that was my first real commander deck, man. Me and Kalia, we go way back. And I just pulled this card out of it and put the Modern Horizons 3, like the side profile foil version of her. But this will always be my first. Bedlam Reveler, a Devil Horror. Aether Mage's Touch. You got the touch. You got the fire. Phyrexian Zombie. That's not how I sing, by the way. Young Pyromancer. Agony Warp. Izzet Charm. Seeker Squire. Knightly Valor. Spell Pierce. Boop. Just kidding. You have to pay 2 now to pay for some huge thing. Sorry. Look, I am actually a control mage. Okay? CGB. And I share an affinity for control. But again, like Mill, people would rather play the cards they have. It's not like Mill and Control aren't a part of Magic, man. You're just upset by it. I get it. I get it. But if I had my way... I mean, is this not the coolest looking boar you've ever seen? I don't know what they call them. Special? That looks like a special boar. I might add that thing into something. It looks great. Forbidden Alchemy. Elsha of the Infinite. Okay, red, white, blue. We talked about spell slinging. I got the Smothering Tithe. I got a sick Lightning Bolt. I think this is potentially the commander that I'm going to build out of these cards. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever built a deck without black. A Jellyfish Hydra Beast. Hydroid Crassus. When you cast the spell, gain half X life and draw half X card rounded down each time. Flying Trample, okay. Centaur Battlemaster. Conclave Mentor. I love this version of Terminate. Destroy target creature, cannot be regenerated. It's beautiful, man. Disfigure. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm definitely considering black. Einok Bonkin. Aether Snipe. Shadowborn Apostle. Beauty. Cruin Striker. Thrive. Put a 1/1 counter on each of X target creatures. And then a Fireblade Artist. Man. How can I play without playing black? I don't know. I mean, I prefer blue-white control over black-blue or black-white-blue, but... Yep, same old game. Sap. Spire. Ooh, a Swifty and foil. I have 4 of them already, but I'll take another. Hissing Iguanar. Okay, guys, you can just say Iguana. Oracle of Moldaya, Elf Shaman. Play an additional land each of your turns. Top card of library revealed. Play lands from the top. It's great. Hey, Tolerant Sky Summoner. This is for Professor. Legendary creatures, little merfolk wizard. When you cast a multicolored spell, Glory Scale Vishino gets 3/3 until end of turn. Too bad it costs 4, bro. Bloodbraid Elf, beautiful, 3/2 haste cascade. Abzan Falconer. I feel like that would have been my job back in the day. Like, look, let me hang out with the birds, stay in the back. I'll send them in. You guys push forward. And I'll never have to take my last breath. I mean, not on a battlefield. Exile target creature with power 2 or less. Controller gains 4 life. Jessica Elder, Skeleton Archer, battlefield promotion. Alright, Susan. John's dead. You're the captain. Thrive, Call to the Feast, Dark Dweller Oracle, Rampant Growth. Okay, maybe I will push myself out of my comfort zone, go red, white, blue, build something funky. This board loves me now. I mean, that's beautiful stuff, right? Okay, Makeshift Mauler. Winged Quaddle, a snake. Abzan Ascendancy. Zur the Enchanter. Ta-da, blue, white, black. I just found my commander. Yeah, serious. When Zur attacks, search your library for an enchantment with mana value 3 or less. Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Oh, there's a lot of enchantments that we opened in here. Oh, myth realized. Dude. Bant Charm. Rakdos Carnarium. Bloodwater Entity. Martial Glory. Deranged Assistant. Liliana's Elite. A Doomed Traveler. Fireblade Artist. A Pirate's Pillage. And Experiment 1. Okay, okay. We're getting close, folks. We are getting close. Doo-doo-doo. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 packs left. Let's make them count. I mean, there's nothing I can do. The cards are already here. You can't do one of those like, I will the future to change. Right now, no. Whatever I bought when I bought it, that's what cards are in here. You can talk to me about quantum all day long, but I'm not changing the past. Arachnus Spinner. Again, Susan's made it. A Creekwood Liege. Joda. Archmage Eternal. Pay Wooburg rather than pay the mana cost for spells you cast. I mean, I just talked about this. Maybe I am changing the future, bro. That's literally the Fist of Suns and Morphon combo. Bear's Companion. Zep Boilerworks. Spinner. Ground Assault. Kasmina's Transmutation. Seeker of the Way. Whoa, Flipper. Deranged Assistant. I mean, it looks like that. What was the flip card? 3/2. Crazy blue 1/1. It was awesome back in the day. Deadly Recluse. Quasley Pride Mage. What was that card called? Abyssal Horror or something? I don't remember, but it was great. Hero of the Games. It's when Snapcaster Mage came out. And then that thing would transform like a 3/2. So you could scry and do Ponder. There was some stuff you could do with Phyrexian Mana too, to look at the top card and make sure you were pulling out an instant sorcery, something like that, so that you could flip him. Glyn Elinja's Liege. It's a beautiful card. Fairy Knight. Might of Old Krosa. Kolagon's Command. Return target creature card from graveyard to hand. Target player discards a card. Destroy target artifact. Deals 2 damage to any target. That's not bad. Choosing 2. Necrotic Ooze. All activated abilities of all creature cards in all graveyards. League Guildmage. Mistfire Adept. Cedraxis Spectre. I have not seen that card in a while. God, I do like to discard, man. Disfigure. Oh, man, my favorite spell pierce. Looks like the guy in Star Wars Episode 4. No, 1. Phantom Menace. They have a Jedi. The Trade Federation. Supernatural Stamina. God's Willing. The Old School Mana Leak. Augur Spree. Another Money. Grapple with the Past. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We have some solid cards here. Okay, 2 packs. If I can change the future, then, God, I don't even know what the best card from, or most valuable card from Double Masters 22 is. But I bet you it's in this pack. Alright, a 0/1 egg. Of course you want your egg to be a defender. Dreg Mangler. Living Lightning. Mizzix of the Magnus. Goblin Wizard. That might be fun too. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value greater than the number of experience counters you have, you get an experience counter. Instant and sorts, 1 less to cast for each experience counter. Not bad. Greater Gargadon, as opposed to the lesser Gargadon. The Inquisition of Kozilek. Target player reveals their hand. I choose a non-land card from it with value 3 or less. You discard it. A Lolith Troll. Oh, yeah. Beautiful, man. I always have such, like, raggedy artwork versions of Blood Artist. Like a pirate with his shirt off or something silly. But this girl's serious business. Love it. Chronicler of Heroes. Traveler's Amulet. Anointer of Valor. Ooh, look at this. Lot Scour. Target player mills 2 cards. Draw a card. I love it, man. Yeah, I'm really happy with this box. If you're a Commander player, I literally got some staples today. I get the joy of opening packs. Last pack. Deliciousness. Finally got the rip down on last pack. 2/2 zombie. I needed one. Alright. A Mistfire Adept. What do we want? I don't know. I'm happy with whatever I get, man. I enjoy opening. Deranged Assistant. Okay. Boom. Glimpse the Unthinkable. Something's telling me to mill, man. Target player mills 10 cards. Maybe I should build a mill deck. Oh, yeah. Destroy all creatures. Supreme Verdict. Can't be countered. For a control mage, it's Money in the Bank. Civil Saber. River Huopopi. No idea what it is, but the birders out there, put that one on your list, bro. Wash Out. Return all permanents of the color of your choice to their owner's hand. It's pretty good. Wingsteed Rider. Knightly Valor. Avon Initiate. Severed Strands. I mean, it makes me think of Severed Hands. And then you have the Edward Scissorhands action here. I don't know. A Gnarlback Rhino. Beautiful looking Coiling Oracle. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, put it in your hand. I mean, for 2, 1/1. I mean, you gotta be on color and get it. But whatever, man. Hissing Iguanar and Tuskguard Captain. Hey, thanks, guys. That was opening a box of Double Masters 2022. I'll show you the fallout. Have a good one.